Welcome back. We're kicking off Strive for More in 24 series with simple ways to set new intentions. Here with tips for creating new habits in the new year is Dr. Wendy Bazilian.
Yay! Hi, Happy New Year.
Wendy, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing? This all looks very healthy.
Oh, well, it is. But you know, the first thing we're going to talk about is not foregoing the resolutions. They feel too fixed and rigid and inflexible. We're going to set intentions in 2024. Okay. Intentions are dynamic, and they're like planting a seed that we can grow over the year.
Okay.
And the first one is do one thing at a time.
Okay.
One thing. So there's all this overhaul that we want to do at the beginning of the year. Choose one thing.
We want to quit this, we want to quit that, we want to start
water,
this.
Eat more fruits and vegetables, and we want to do it all this week. If you even did 12 things, that's one a month, 12 things in a year is a tremendous change to your diet. And in fact, research showed in an important long-term study, people added an avocado to their regular diet, a whole avocado a day for 6 months. They saw significant improvements in their diet quality, significant reductions in their cholesterol, and guess what? For the calories, they did not gain weight, and they had no extra body fat around the organs, which is a risk factor. Good stuff.
And delicious.
Delicious.
So have one avocado a day.
The power of a good habit.
Yes, great.
Okay, next. This is about fiber. This is a staggering statistic. 5% of us are getting the recommended daily amount of fiber. 5%.
And fiber is so important.
It's so important. It's important.
Especially for women.
For women, yes. I've 20 years I've wanted to give a class called Constipation Nation. Are we ready for that yet?
Yes.
Everyone's going to be on the window listening in. They don't want to sit in the class. They want to listen to it. But for cholesterol, heart disease, regularity, all the good things. And fiber is abundant. So if we eat more plants, if we eat more nuts, if we eat more beans, this is the grain of 2024. This is buckwheat. It's trending.
Buckwheat.
Trending, new grain.
How do you eat it?
Chia seeds. You just like a grain that you would cook. So like a quinoa.
Got it.
Water. You heat it. You make a beautiful grain dish.
You can't eat it raw?
Let's see. No.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Nope. High fiber.
High fiber.
And you know, chia seeds and the different seeds. Small amount, big fiber, and we can really close the gap.
Okay. What's next?
Really, this is about more fat. This is a swappertunity, shall we say.
Swappertunity, I love it.
Let's do it.
And we like fat. You know, I mean, we want fat.
We like good fat.
Yeah, and it is all about the good fat. The thing that's confusing about fat is that the science has evolved over time. And so we were like down on the fat, down on the total fat. But actually, research has shown that if we swap in more of the unsaturated fats,
olive oil,
we need more, we need more omega-3 fats. Chia, and this is chia oil, is the most abundant form of plant omega-3. It's an essential fat in nature. Walnuts are the only nut with an excellent source of omega-3. And omega-3 has been attached to diabetes risk reduction, cardiovascular disease, and recently lung health as well.
No kidding.
And then the olive oil, I mean, who can go wrong with the monounsaturated fats we find in olives, olive oil, avocados, and those can help, again, cardiovascular health and many more things.
Yum. Okay, what's this?
Well, we know more fruits and vegetables, so I'm here to say, yes, more fruits and vegetables in 2024, but how? How? So please have a fruit and or vegetable at every meal. Just one or the other, or both. Simple ways. One snack a day. Whatever your snacks are, one of them at least have a vegetable or fruit.
One, right?
What is this a yes or a no?
This is a yes. All forms matter. Yes.
Yay.
You love those.
Dried fruit with
I love
trail
dried
mix.
fruit. Yes.
With a crudité, with a med spread, that's a charcuterie board. You know, the dried fruits can count. So can even frozen and the juices in moderation as well. So a super salad every day, and you've got it made.
Okay.
All right, more tips when we come back. Stick around.
We're back with Dr. Wendy Bazilian. We're eating our way through her display. What's next?
Well, as we strive for more in 2024, and we do one thing at a time, remember, this is about plant proteins. Whether you're vegan till 6, whatever your eating style is, omnivore by day, plant-powered superhero by night, a lot of people are interested but also confused about plant protein. Like where do you find it? How? Pistachios, 6 grams per serving, complete protein. A potato has nearly 8 grams in a potato.
Is that true?
It is true. You get your beans, 18 grams per cup. So you have abundant sources again if you eat a little more widely. And let's bump up the plants in our diet overall. You don't have to forego the chicken, the meat, the fish, but these also have phytochemicals, those plant nutrients that are really health protective and can help enhance our health.
All right, how about hydration?
Yeah, so a lot of us go into the new year, maybe dry January is a thing for a lot of people where they're trying to, change their drinking habits or up their water consumption. So more water during the day, it can be flat or bubbly. You can get creative by reducing the sugars. I encourage people that if you're choosing liquids that have calories, have some nutrition in that liquid.
Like a broth.
So a broth. Or a fruit juice that might be diluted with some water, but it's 100% fruit juice.
Or
milk.
just water with like a squeeze of lemon in it.
Exactly, water with squeeze of lemon. Or I think an Arnold Palmer is a great idea.
Love.
We love an Arnold Palmer.
And try pineapple juice with to change it up a little bit. Pineapple juice with some tea is a nice, exotic version of an Arnold Palmer. Or just some sparkling water and some pear juice. There's nutrition in some of our beverages, and you can eat 20% you can drink 20% of your water by eating your food. I don't know if I said that right. You can eat your water effectively. So again, some of these tips can bump your water up. 20% of your daily intake can come through your foods.
You're not doing any other shows after this, right? It's fine that we keep eating
we're gonna have a big potluck.
What's
afterwards.
one final change to
Okay,
me?
one final change is all about satiety. Okay?
Satiety?
Satiety. Who know? I know
That's the word of the day, satiety.
Word of the year. Eating until we're satisfied instead of overfull. Some of us really struggle with this.
I do.
And it can be challenging. You do not have to meditate over your meal unless you like that, but a little bit of mindfulness goes a long way. I call it conscious chewing. If you need to slow down or want to, try chopsticks. If you're very good at chopsticks, try them in your non-dominant hand.
Oh, amazing.
I bet that will
Slows it
slow you
down.
down.
Yeah.
And eat a mix of macros. That means have some protein, some of those healthy fats we talked about, and some carbohydrates, and then you will get the cues for satiety before you hit that.
Too much.
Do you know what I read once? That you're supposed to chew maybe I didn't read it, maybe you told me this. You're supposed to chew every bite 25 times. Now, that sounds impossible, and it usually is.
Yeah.
But the mere act of being conscious of how much you're chewing really slows your meal down, and it fills you up faster.
Yeah, there's some poetry actually from China that says chew 99 times. So but it is about poetry. It's about consciousness. To your point, Kelly. It's not exactly how many, but if you strive for more in 2024.
My gosh, tying it all in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. For all today's tips and more, go to our website, liveandkellyandmark.com. Up next, we're going to open up that inbox.